So a lot of you are aiming for the wedding, but not aiming for the marriage. Because the marriage is life itself, you understand? So if you don't know how to do life now as a single person, you certainly will not know how to do life as a married person. So rather than just sit there and wait for that big day so that everybody can clap for you, maybe work on yourself. Work to be the person we meet then. You know, so we don't start complaining that, oh my gosh, she's married, but it's like she hasn't realized she is. I think my friend Manuela and Brian were talking about how Manuela gave Brian an ultimatum. They're married. They've been married for like 10 years or 12 years. And she was saying that, man, decide. Do you want to live life as a married person or as a single person? But it's because some of you, instead of living your lives now as single people, you're running a race to get married. And then when you get married, you start to remember, hey, but I missed out on the other thing and I was so busy, so let me go back and circle back. And then you're having trouble in marriage. So live your life. Enjoy. As in, don't be there saying because you have pressure to get married, you can't do what you want to do. Get that best body that you want to get that job, get that career, get that money, sleep. Friend, live your life, okay? Enjoy it while you can as a single person. The other thing that I want to tell you is that even in terms of planning, I know a lot of girls are told not to acquire as much wealth as you can because your husband will get that for you. It's okay, yeah. His money is your money when you get married. But it wouldn't hurt to have your own stash somewhere, to have your own cushion somewhere. And the best time to, have that happening is when you're single. So there's so much to do. In fact, you should be busy as a single person. You have things to do. Make that money, invest, buy that property, do everything that you need to do. Because then when you're married, there's so many dynamics that enter the finances that you won't have so much freedom on as a single person. So please, buy that building if you want to. The other thing is that most cases when our family members are asking us, when are you getting married, when are you getting married, we answer from frustration. Take it that they're not really asking because they hate you walking around alone. Take it that they're asking because they can't imagine what your life will be like, especially those who mean well. There are those who are just asking for the sake of asking, don't answer. But like if your mother or father ask, they're just genuinely concerned. It doesn't hurt to start having open conversations with your parents. Let me tell you this, if you start to sit down with your mom and your dad and ask them like what married life is like, what it takes to be that person, to prepare yourself, they'll start to realize that rather than just asking you when you're getting married, they have a chance and a role to now train you to be that person. So most cases when our parents ask you like, hey, let me dodge, let me hang up. No, sit them down and say, listen, I'd like to, but I currently need to understand what that will even mean, what that will look like, okay? The other thing, where are you going to look for this person? I have my EA, she's sitting somewhere at the back. And so I was telling her, like, where are you hanging? When you say there are no men to get married to, there are no good men, where are you hanging? Like, some of you believe, oh, because I'm going to church, of course I'll get a man in church. Or because I have this group of friends where I go, that's where I'll get. Or the workplace, and that's a small pool. And when that entire pool starts to get smaller, you'll start to get frustrated because you're like, everyone at work is married. So like, where am I going to get my person? I spend 90% of my time at work or at home. Start to expand. This is where now the having a good time comes in. Man, go to every branch, but have a good time. Because as you're having a good time in these different places, you might meet someone interesting. And it doesn't mean that when you go to a club and meet a girl at the club, she ding, 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 that I won't say. Some of us are just there to have a good time, and we're great people that you'll get to know. So stop closing yourself into certain environments thinking that is where, like for me, I must get a man who's from church, from work, or from family gatherings, because then they are good, decent men. Girl, stop. All the wrong people are in church. Forgive me, Lord. But like those shady, shady chaps, fake it till you make it, are in church. Again, forgive me, Lord. But yeah, those brothers, Brother John, please, friends, no. Expand the places where you can actually get people. They're not so bad. Listen, bye.